Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire. We're at the Children's Youth Museum in Chino, and we are joined by Natalie, who works for the city of Chino.
Yes.
And your official title is, because I'll never get it right?
A community services coordinator.
That's long. Do you have like an oversized business card that's a little long? That's like...
I can get you one.
Yeah, like an accordion card would be cool. Natalie, I am looking around, and we're going to go on a tour in a minute, but this is the coolest place, and talk about kid friendly.
Yes,
I mean, I'm seeing kids everywhere and they're playing, they're having fun. Tell me a little bit about this marvelous children's hands-on museum.
Yes, so...
And just don't mind me while I'm playing with my Legos.
Well, that's what we encourage you guys to do here. We do encourage the parents to play and interact with the children. We've been around since December of 1999. We'll be celebrating our 20th birthday in the next year or so. And we are a nonprofit museum. We have a wonderful partnership between the City of Chino and a wonderful nonprofit board. So we are here 7 days a week right now in the summer, and during the school year we're here Wednesday through Sunday. It's all hands interactive play.
So this is a true public-private partnership.
Yes.
The city, I'm guessing, underwrites some parts of this, and then you have a not-for-profit organization or foundation that raises funds to keep this open.
Correct. So this is a city-owned facility. We're housed in it's one of the first banks in the city of Chino.
This was originally a bank?
Yes.
Is there any money laying around?
I've been looking. We do have money in the bank, but it's not
but not here.
We might. If I find someone, I'll let you know.
Cool. Okay.
So we have that going for us. They also pay for the electricity. I myself am a city employee, but my salary is 100% reimbursed by the board.
Wow.
Yes.
So how does, I know you charge a very minimal amount for admission.
Correct.
Which probably is not enough to cover your operating costs.
No, it's not.
So how does your board raise funds for this museum?
Well, 66% of our income is through fees and birthday parties. So we offer birthday parties for a low cost of $125. You can have your party here. Admission is just $4, so we also have that type of income. We do classes throughout the year. So we just finished up a silly science project where they made a bath bomb. We do another class called Ooey Gooey where they can get messy and slime and they keep the mess here instead of taking it home. We have a Kids Night Out program, so that's a monthly program with some income. And
now, do you guys have a website?
Yes, Chino Youth. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
ChinoYouthMuseum.com.
So are all of these activities and events all up at the website?
Yes, you can find everything.
Because like, if I knew you were doing a bath bomb, there's some people I'd like to blow up.
Well, they don't quite work like that.
No, it's not like a bomb.
It's not quite like that. It fizzes in the water, and when you're 3, 4, and 5, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Frankly, I think that's pretty cool at my age. Well, you know what? I would love, do you have time to give me a tour?
Yep, let's go.
All right, we're going to go take a quick tour. Why don't you come along with us? So, Natalie, where does our tour begin? Where are we standing right now?
So the first thing you're going to do is with the wonderful staff, you're going to check in.
Check in?
Yes, sign in, If you like us alive, you want to get more information, you can leave your email address when you check in. You can also get a membership. That way, check-in is quicker. You write your membership number down, and then you're free to play.
See, I would love to have that membership, so I'm going to get emailed about all the events and cool things. And then where are we standing here? I love science, by the way.
This is our wonderful science room. The kids have a lot of hands-on activities. We change it out. We do bugs sometimes. We have dinosaurs. And the coolest thing about this exhibit
You have live dinosaurs?
Yes.
Cool.
Only place around.
Cool. I'm showing up.
But like I was saying, the coolest thing about this exhibit is we had some Girl Scouts who played here when they were younger, and they wanted to give back. So they created a gravity ramp for us. A gravity ramp. So they can build Legos, and they put it on the ramp, and they race to see which one goes faster, the one that is heavier or lighter. And that was a project that some of our Girl Scouts wanted to give back and created for us.
I don't know what's cooler than that you have kids that grew up here and are so enamored with it that as young adults, they then want to give back to the museum. That's really a testament to what you're doing here. So next, can you show me the money?
I can show you the money I found.
Okay. Ooh, you found some money?
Yes. It's
cool.
Not real money though.
Not cool. But still fun.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. So since we are originally a bank, we have our bank here where the kids can count money, pretend. There's hidden math, don't tell them, but there's some hidden math in there. And one of our favorite parts about the exhibit is the original vault door. So it was in the basement. It's super heavy. It took about 8 strong men to bring up, but we wanted to display it because it's just a beautiful work of art. Yeah, it's amazing too. I mean, obviously they had these big heavy metal doors to protect the money, but how ornate. Today it would just be be all gray and dull and boring. That's beautiful. And the money, half the kids that are helping you at the fast food restaurants don't even know how to count back change. Correct.
So teaching the kids early how to count money, I think that's excellent. Where's our next stop?
We're going to go to the water conservation exhibit right over here.
Oh, good. I'm thirsty. So, if this is water conservation and I'm thirsty, does that mean I don't get any?
We have a drinking fountain, but not from here. Yes.
So what do we have in here?
So we teach the kids about water conservation. We have some disguised learning again, which is a theme here in our museum. Simple tricks like turning off your water. We have some fun things about the water cycle. A lot of hands-on, a lot of different textures here, and we have some wonderful funders for this. So early learning is important for us.
You said theme-sized learning, and for people, and I just learned what that meant from you earlier. But one of the cool things about some of these exhibits is some things are lower, meant for hands-on.
Correct.
But some things are taller, meant for the adult to be involved in and to read and explain.
Yes, everything was designed because we want the parent-child interaction. We believe that parents are one of the first friends and one of the first teachers, so we kind of do it in a hidden manner. We want them to interact, we want them to communicate, we want this to be an experience for the whole family, not just the children.
I love it. All right, where are we going to go next?
The Community Helpers exhibit, so our fire and police room.
Oh, cool. All right, let's go check out oh, wait. The police want me. We'll take the risk.
We have a place for you then.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
All right, show me. Natalie, when you said you had a place for me, I did not know this is what you meant. But since I'm here, where am I?
So you're in jail at the Community Services exhibit.
I can't think of a better place to be. So stop laughing, you're gonna make me laugh. So what happens here in the community exhibit?
So in our Community Helpers exhibit, they can take place and pretend to be a firefighter, a police officer, and some of our community helpers. So unfortunately, this jail is going to be taken away in the next, hopefully, year, and we're going to replace it with a 911 dispatch center. So that'll be something that they can do when they come here. Again, parent-child interaction, and parents and children can learn what they need to do if they need to call 911. The children won't know they're learning this. They're going to be playing 911. It'll be fun for them.
Well, what better way to learn than through play? I mean, seriously, there's no better way. Now, I have a really important question.
Yes.
Can I get out of jail free?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Where next?
We're going to go to the news and social media room.
Oh, cool. Let's see if my jailing made the news. So Natalie, I took a quick peek. My jailing did not make the news yet, but tell me what did make the news here.
So the kids make the news here. That's the great thing about us. They can sit behind the desk and they pretend to be a newscaster and they can see themselves on the television.
No way. You have a monitor in there and
Yes.
they can actually see
Yes.
themselves? Oh, that is cool. And this whole structure is really cool.
Yes, so all of the buildings in here were designed after the original building that corresponds with the room. So this one was designed after the original Chino newspaper. Same thing with our fire and our PD, which we just left. And then also our town hall exhibit. If you look at it closely, it's our museum. It's our building and it looks like the bank.
So not only do you have this really cool Children Youth Museum, but everything is modeled after the history of Chino.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Yes.
All right, so what are we going to look at next?
So this is our newest exhibit. It is our energy efficient farmhouse. So it just opened January 2017.
I can be a farmer
Well,
if I don't have to grow anything.
You don't have to grow anything. There may be some cooking though.
Okay, I can do that. Let's go.
All right. Ron, don't pet the cow.
Oh, sorry. I know that was utterly ridiculous, wasn't it? So we're in farmland.
Yes, we are.
What do we do here?
So Chino has a very rich history of farm. We used to grow sugar beets and we also have lots of dairy cows. So that's why we have our mural here and that's one of the things we discussed during our school tours. So besides seeing the image of the cows, we have a wonderful farmhouse. You can go shopping. You can go shopping at our farmers market and then make a nice home cooked meal for pretend, of course, in our farm kitchen.
So I can get pretend veggies and stuff and then take them into the kitchen.
Yes.
Because you know, truly, that whole farm to table thing is really getting popular now.
And
not so much with plastic vegetables per se, but it is getting popular.
Yeah, they might not taste as good here, but it's still fun, and the interaction and the social learning aspect of it is great for the kids. And
truthfully, city kids, what do they know from farming anymore? So this is good. They should know how to do this stuff. When my kids were little, we had a vegetable garden just so they could have a sense. Because what's better than eating vegetables that you've planted and raised?
Correct, yeah.
So
It's a lot
now,
of fun.
I understand next, I'm going to be introduced to someone who's very special here.
Yes. Emily is one of our board members. She started as a child here playing, loved it so much she wanted to come volunteer, and when she graduated high school, I somehow convinced her to join the board and help make decisions.
All right, so she's on the board, and then is this her job, or is she going to school?
No,
or?
this is 100% volunteer work. She's going to school. She will be a doctor one day.
Wow, a
Yes.
doctor of medicine?
Yes, in medicine. Yes.
Nice. And I'm guessing pediatrics.
You know what? I'm not sure. You'll have to ask her more
All
about
right,
that.
we'll run
Yeah.
with that because it kind of ties with the whole kid theme.
That
So,
sounds
all
good.
right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to meet Emily. So don't go away. The best part of this conversation is yet to come. Hi, I'm Ron Stark. I own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online at voicemktg.com. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. Call or email me personally at the phone number or email address below, and check out my TV show, Voice of the Inland Empire, on Charter Cable and online. Hello? Someone told me I could find Emily in here?
Ron, I'm over here.
Ugh, you definitely need bigger doors. Wow, I feel like I just fell through the rabbit hole. Well, hello, Emily.
Hi.
Natalie told me some really nice things about you.
She did indeed.
And you know, honestly, what's amazing, and I just give you so much credit, is you apparently grew up coming here as a child, and now not only volunteer, but serve on the board of directors.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I came here as a child. It actually started at one of my cousin's birthday parties that they hosted here in this exact room that we're in. And I fell in love with the museum. So when I was in high school, I wanted to volunteer, and I figured why go through my high school like every other person does, and so I looked at the city and found the museum. So I figured I'd volunteer, and that started in 2014. And then when I graduated high school in 2015, a year later in 2016, Natalie asked me to join the board, so I applied, and then I was nominated onto the board.
And now, what else are you doing with your life right now? Are you working, going to school, just annoying people?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Always, yeah. So I actually go to school and I have a part-time job as well. I'm a pre-medical student, so I'm going to be going to my senior year at Chapman University.
Oh, nice.
Studying biology, so I'm an aspiring physician as well.
Pediatrics?
Maybe. That's always on the books. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to practice, I can, well, never mind. No, I think that's awesome. But so obviously this museum holds a special place in your heart. For anyone that's watching this, thinking about bringing their kids here, how did your coming and being involved with this museum impact your life?
Yeah, so, and it's very obvious, you can ask the other parents and kids as well, but you can be anything here. You know, you could be a mailman, you can be a scientist, I can put on a costume for a princess. Obviously when I was little, not now, I won't be able to fit in now. But when I came here, you could do anything and be anything. And I really think that led to me having such big dreams with my career goals as well. So that inspiration just was brought up with me.
And you know what that says to me is this is a place of imagination.
Absolutely.
Which sadly is missing from the youth today. How much imagination does it take to sit and play a video game for hours?
Absolutely.
But the kids that come here get to do what a lot of, at least my generation, grew up doing, imagining, playing. And that really does help with the creative and cognitive thinking and abilities as we grow older. So you mentioned you started in this room at a birthday party.
Yes.
Tell me about those kinds of things that you guys offer.
Yeah, so in addition to just coming to the museum on a daily basis for kids to play, we also host birthday parties in here and events as well. Like we have our Mommy and Me classes, Ooey Gooey, like Natalie had mentioned earlier. So it's a great place where parents and their children can sit next to each other, interact, and express themselves creatively.
All right, well, before I leave, I will still want to get a bath bomb because there's some people that I want to use one of those on.
Sounds good.
So if someone wants more information about the museum, how can they get it?
They can actually go online to the Chino Youth Museum website as well. And we have all of our classes and times they're offered and prices as well.
And what's the name of that website?
ChinoYouthMuseum.com.
ChinoYouthMuseum.com. So check it out. If you missed that, just come to voiceoftheinlandempire.com, drop us a line. We'll be happy to connect you. But Emily, to you and to Natalie, hi Natalie, thank you both for giving me that wonderful tour. Thank you, Natalie, for putting me in jail. Thank you, Emily, for making me realize how really oversized I am. I've had a great time here.
Thank you.
And don't go away. We will be right back. So kids, what are you all making?
Bath bombs!
Bath bombs? I really need one. Who will sell me one for $1? Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known by many as the voice of the Inland Empire. But I also own one of the fastest growing, most creative ad agencies in the region, Voice Marketing. Check us out online. We work with clients ranging from the county of San Bernardino to the star of the hit TV show Hoarders. We specialize in both business to business and business to consumer marketing. If you'd like more customers, call or email me personally, and let's talk. What's Upland is visiting today with Eric Brown, the owner of Stardust Alley. And Eric, your store is so cool, and you guys are kind of new here.
Yes, we've been here about 2 weeks now. Very excited to be in the neighborhood. So we're just very happy to be a part of the historic downtown Upland here.
And this is such a cool place to have a business.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your store and some of that. I see such a variety of really cool stuff here.
Well, we sell mostly clothing. We're mostly a retail rock and roll clothing store, but we also sell novelty patches, back patches, T-shirts, leather jackets. There's all kinds of miscellaneous fun things for people to come see and collect and wear.
I got to get me an Elvira shirt.
And
of course, that just dated me, didn't it? What's amazing is I actually recognize a lot of these names. Something's wrong here. So people can come in and get all kinds of rock and roll merchandise. What are some of the other things they might find here?
So one of the other things that we have, our biggest sellers, is patches. Patches for clothing. We do supply some patches or some clothing for you to patch up and put your own patches. Make it your own personal jacket, anything that you want to do, just to express yourself. That's what we're all about here about doing, is just expressing ourselves.
See, that is so cool, because I remember the days when people would get maybe their denim jackets or whatever, and then they'd put patches that had meaning to them. So if you don't want to put something permanently on your skin that will last you the rest of your life to send a message, this might be a really good thing to consider.
Make your own artwork with your clothing.
That can be changed later. Yeah. So, Eric, what are your hours and when are you open?
We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
All right. So if you're watching this and you like rock and roll, and is there anyone who doesn't?
I know, who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't? Then come on down to Stardust Alley and check them out. I know you will be glad you did. What's Upland is on the road again today, visiting with Carlos, the co-owner of the Vintage Vault of Upland. And Carlos, obviously you guys have antiques, but it looks like you do a whole lot more than that.
Yes, we do. We've been here now for about 3 years. We obviously purchase antiques, collectibles, gift items. We have about 15 to 20 vendors, and they facilitate all the inventory we have. And then we have about 40% of the store that we also have inventory in.
Oh, so so I'm hearing two different things. If I just come across something old that I think has value, I can bring it and you can tell me if it's worth something or not, and maybe buy it from me. But if I'm a collector, I can actually have a lot of my items in your store?
Yes, we rent out space to individuals who've been collecting for years or in the business, and then they have many items for years they've been collecting. They pay a commission to us, and so otherwise, if you're not a collector, we do have people that come in. They want something either assessed or valued, and of course, not everything is worth what people want
or what they think it is.
Right.
Just because it's old, don't mean it's worth anything.
Right.
I mean, I'm a prime example.
Yeah. Well, that makes you, not me. I'm young, so to speak.
All right. And then for people that are looking to buy, what are some of the things they'll find here?
Vintage cash registers, collectibles, Coca-Cola, sports memorabilia, glassware, knives.
It's just, and what I like about your shop, and I hate to say this as compared to some others, is yours is clean and modern looking inside. It doesn't look like I've stumbled into someone's dusty, dirty attic. It's a beautiful store.
Well, we work hard at that. It's not easy. One of the things that does help us is the wood floors. That helps quite a bit. I think that's where maybe some of the other antiques get a bad rep because of their carpet. And we do try very hard to keep it maintained, clean, and we like a clean place.
And you guys do something monthly that is really fun. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big antique guy, but what you do once a month, I love to come out to and just walk around.
Right. It's called the Open Air Market. We do that once a month. Normally the third Saturday of the month, but depending on holidays, we may move dates around. We get anywhere from 15 to 30 vendors that come out and participate, and they bring all kinds of assortment. Clothes, glassware, collectibles, houseware, shabby chic, mid-century.
Yeah, not just antique. I mean, it's a full range of really cool stuff.
Yeah, crafts.
Now, if someone wants more information about that event or anything that's going on here, how can they get it?
Well, our website, you can go to our website, vaultofupland.com. Feel free to call as well, our home line here. And then I have my cell number on our business cards. People can contact. There's a fee, of course, monthly that we charge for the space. 10 by 20 is the space size.
Okay. All right. So whether you've got a single antique that you want to know if it's actually worth anything or not, or you've got a whole house full and you're a collector looking for a beautiful place, by the way, to sell them through, or you're just looking for a nice place to walk through on a beautiful day like today, come on by the Vintage Vault of Upland. Carlos, anything else to say?
That's it. I appreciate your time and you coming out, and look forward to watching the video.
All right. Thank you all. Hi, I'm Ron Stark, known as the voice of the Inland Empire. We've been on the air for almost 20 years, interviewing and discussing important people, places, and things in the IE. Our show was recently covered by Inland Empire magazine. Check us out on Charter Cable or visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com or on Facebook or YouTube by searching Voice of the Inland Empire. What's Upland is on location at the 9th Street Hair Station with owners Diane and Dee. And Diane, tell me a little bit about this shop. I know it's been around for a pretty long time.
Yes, originally the Gage sisters started it in 1948, and it was down the street in a different location, and then they moved to 9th Street, I think around 1965, and then they moved to this location. And 11 years ago, Dee and I became partners, and we decided to change the name to 9th Street Hair Station because we're on 9th Street. And
That makes sense.
Yeah.
If you had called it 11th Street Hair Station, that may have been a little confusing.
Right.
That just also means you can't move.
Yeah, and we're by the train station, and we all have stations that we work at. So
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
yeah, and we're kind of a full-service salon. Dee can tell you a bit about that.
All right, well, Dee, what are the range of services that you offer? And you do men and women, or
Men and women. We also do highlights, lowlights, extensions. We do eyebrow microblading, which is a big thing out now for eyebrows.
which, being a guy, I have no clue what that
Someday you
is.
need to come in. and then we also do. We specialize really in hair colors. We do beautiful hair colors, and we're also, I think, one of the top shops that still does sets. A lot of shops don't do sets anymore.
Really?
So the shampoo sets it's hard to find anymore.
All right, so, and do you take walk-ins, or is it
We
appointment
take
only?
No,
Or
we take walk-ins. We open sometimes 6 in the morning.
Wow.
We have no time on our door because we accommodate.
You know, I've never heard that. That is the coolest thing. We have no time on our door because we accommodate.
Yes.
That's actually a really cool business model.
Accommodate. Yes, we do.
So if someone wants to just drop by or they want to call and schedule, I'm an appointment kind of person. How do they do that?
They just walk in and say, "Can somebody do my hair?" We'll go, "Okay, yes, come on in."
And if they
Plenty
want
of
to
girls.
call?
If they want to call, absolutely. 909-982-1677. You can call anytime. We answer the phones. We have a recording. If it does, we don't leave us a message. We always call right back.
All right, and you've got a big space here with lots of stations,
have
lots of
14
people.
operators.
Wow. So.
And pretty much full service.
All right. So if you haven't been here before, I'm recommending you try it out. 9th Street Hair Station, because they're on 9th Street, they have stations, and they're near the train station. I love that. That's burned into my memory.
And we do nails too.
Oh, and they do let's not talk about nails, but they do nails too. Manicure and pedicure?
Yes.
Nice. So whatever your beauty needs are, come on by.
To 9th Street Hair Station and just enjoy it. We serve coffee and cookies every day. We have it kind of reminds you of the movie Still Magnolias. Love it here. The girls are happy here. And just a wonderful place.
No one offered me a cookie. And they both point. I love it. Be sure to check them out. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.